Hey everyone, welcome back. Ready for another deep dive? Today, we're tackling something I know a lot of you are thinking about. Making the most of university life.
It's such a pivotal time.
Absolutely. We
Yeah.
got a ton of your questions about this really insightful stuff, so we brought in an expert to help us unpack it all. Welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me. Always happy to chat about university life. It's a topic that's close to my heart.
I bet. Now let's dive right in. One question really stood out. Someone asked, what actually makes a successful university experience? Such a big question, right? Because success at uni, well, it means different things to different people.
You hit the nail on the head. It's deeply personal. But thinking back on my own experience and what I've seen over the years, there are some common threads that pop up.
Like what?
Well, there's the academic side, of course. Engaging with the material, finding those subjects that truly resonate with you, that you get excited about.
Right, it's more than just chasing good grades.
Exactly. It's about nurturing a real intellectual curiosity.
Finding that thing or things that you can just get lost in for hours.
Precisely. Where the time just disappears because you're so absorbed in learning. But it's not just about academics,
Mm.
right? University is also this unique period for exploration and growth.
Trying new things, figuring out who you are.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You can step outside your comfort zone, discover hidden talents or passions you never even knew you had.
You know, that reminds me of my first year. I joined the debate team, and honestly, I was terrified of public speaking back then.
Really?
Oh, yeah. But I ended up loving the research, the strategy, the whole adrenaline rush of it all. I even discovered I had a knack for argumentation. Who knew? It totally changed my perspective.
There you go. It's those unexpected experiences that can be so powerful, you just never know where they might lead. And that actually brings me to another key thread, the importance of building meaningful connections.
Friendships, mentors.
All of it. The relationships you form at uni with friends, mentors, even through networking, they can shape your entire experience and open doors long after graduation.
It's like building your own support system. Okay, so we've talked about what a fulfilling uni experience can look like. But how can students actually make it happen? Another great question we got was, what should students do during those 4 years to make the most of their time? So let's get tactical. Love it. If we break those 4 years down year by year, what are the key things students should focus on?
All right, so year one. It's all about saying yes, go to orientation, join clubs, even if they seem a little out there.
No harm in trying. I
Exactly.
think.
I learned that the hard way, actually.
Oh, do tell. What happened?
Well, let's just say my attempt at joining a baking club was a bit disastrous. Turns out I'm a terrible baker. But hey, it was hilarious, and I met some great people.
That's the spirit.
The point is, don't be afraid to experiment and laugh at the mishaps along the way.
Mm-hmm.
And on the academic side, don't forget about your professors.
They're there to help.
Exactly. Introduce yourself. Go to their office hours. Seriously. They were there to support you.
Office hours were my secret weapon in college. So valuable. Okay, moving on years 2 and 3. Things start to get a bit more focused, right?
They do. As you move into those middle years, start thinking about what truly excites you academically. Look for internships, research opportunities, any experience that aligns with your passions.
Mm-hmm.
And remember those resources we talked about. Career services, alumni networks, your academic advisor, lean on them.
Your own personal cheer squad, rooting for you to succeed. Okay, last but not least, senior year.
Senior year is a time for reflection. What were the high points? What surprised you? Use those reflections to refine your goals for the future, whether it's grad school, landing your dream job, or something totally unexpected.
And keep nurturing those connections.
Yes, and networking becomes especially important at this stage.
So, wrapping it all up, it seems like building a fulfilling university experience boils down to a few things. Engaging deeply with your studies, exploring new passions, building strong connections, and really taking ownership of your journey.
Absolutely. It's your story to write. And, thinking back, it makes me wonder what advice I would give my freshman self.
Oh, I like that. What would you say?
Probably just to relax a little. Don't sweat the small stuff. Don't be afraid to fail. Embrace the unknown. It's all part of the journey.
Such great advice. And on that note, what advice would you give your freshman self, knowing what you know now? Something to ponder. And that's a wrap on our deep dive for today. Hope you found it helpful.